welcome to the Scholar Progenium. Today we've got another exciting adventure in store for you guys. We're whisking away to the enchanting world of Burrows and Badgers to battle over this road in Northumbria.
Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all of a midsummer's morn. England shall bide till judgment tide by oak and ash and thorn.
First up we have the Royalist crew led by Biscuit, the investigator hound. Now he has 2 hand weapons and light armour and a whole ton of skills. He's got strong 2 and tough 1. He's also got weapon skill and parry. This gives him a whole stack of bonuses to his blocking and striking. And he's carrying a bottle of anti-venom in case he gets poisoned. We also have Grub the Toad. Now, Grub over here is strong and tough, which sort of counteracts his weak and delicate abilities for being a caster. He's got 2 spells, Cure and Haste. He's gifted, which gives him +2 to all casting rolls. And he's also in this mission, thanks to finding a magic shrine in the last game, got +1 to all casting rolls as well. So he's on +3 in total. He's also packing 1 sprig of Time and 1 sprig of Lugwort, giving him a free cast for 1 of each of his spells in the course of the battle. Following up, we have Musket the Sparrowhawk. Now, Musket has been leveling up like crazy. He keeps completing secondary objectives, which gives you extra XP. So, of course, he comes with Flight and Unarmed Fighter, allowing him to fly into combat and strike that turn. He also has light armour, which he built in the smithy with his own talons. He's strong +1 as basic. He's also leveled up with 3 skills. So he's got Killing Blow, which allows him to stack extra damage on. He's got Weapon Skill, again making him better in close combat. He's also got dual hand weapons. And on top of that, he's been wounded so that he is fearsome. He's got horrific scars, which make him very fearsome to fight in close combat. After that, we have Nelson the Hound. Now, Nelson's strong and tough. He's just had 1 level up and he's got Killing Blow. So once per battle, again, he can give someone a right wallop if he needs to. He's also been leveled up with the Royalist faction ability. So he's got a D12 on his strike dice, so he really can beat people up. He's also got a light armor, a hand weapon, but a heavy shield, which gives extra, basically takes damage off as well as block. On top of all this, finally rounding out the list, we have Biscuit's right-hand man, William the Otter. Now, William's armed with a longbow. He's also got the ability to swim, and he's strong, which adds damage to that longbow. On top of that, he's got the quick shot ability, which lets him fire twice every time he shoots if he stays still. And he's also had his range dice upgraded to a 10 with 1 of his level ups, so he gets to roll a d10. He is also just a couple of XP away from leveling up. So if I can complete 1 of my secondary objectives this game, then hopefully I can give him another great shooting skill. And because of having an archery range and a training ground back at base, I can choose the skills I want, and a lot of my guys are ready to upgrade, not just those 2. So hopefully we'll have a good round of level ups after this mission if we can win. Next up, we have Sam's mercenary warband, the Twisted Tails. You're freebies, aren't you?
Yes.
So you've got loads of magical equipment.
We have got so much.
Right, go on, take us through more detail.
So we've got our leader, the head honcho, Richard Stroker the Badger. He's only leveled up once, unfortunately, but he is close. He's very close to his next one. So he's got a bow, a hand weapon, a light shield, light armor with blocking +3. A lovely magic item.
Magic armor, great.
6 bodkin arrows, 2 pain poison as his loadout. Then he's got, for skills, he's got quick shot, strength 3, tough 2. He's fearsome naturally, and for his level up, I had to roll for it, and he got burst of speed, so he can charge in there and actually move, which is beautiful.
The +8 inches once per battle, right?
Yep.
Or just not even plus 8 inches, just an 8-inch dash once per battle.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So then we've got our second in command, Mr. Miyagi. He has been leveled up as well. I had to level up his strikes, that's what I rolled for it. For his equipment though, he's got a magic sword, +1, an extra hand weapon, heavy armor, mortal poison on his blades, and he's carrying the crew's relic.
Yes, we've both got relics, haven't we? I forgot about that. So we get a reroll on the first break test.
He automatically passed.
Automatically passed, nice.
So for his skills, though, he's got fearsome naturally. He's got feint as well, which can reroll against a single opponent, so he's a duelist character. We've got strong 2, tough 1, and natural hunter, which doesn't come into play at all. Then we got our resident mage, Daphne Skitter. She comes with gifted as standard, so she's a really good caster, and she's also got a mage focus, so she's also cast +3. With Anna Ringer casting +1, she's really leveled up. She's a great caster now.
She's got the kit and the level up.
+4 to cast, it's amazing. For her spells, she's got Cure, Haste from the nature stuff, and she also got a Lucky with a book and got Wild.
Was that
Wild
oak skin or
Oak
something?
flesh, yes, so she's got great toughness as well. She's a proper good bruffer now. Then we got our lovely squirrel, our poor squirrel. He has been hurt so much.
Every time he levels up,
poor Pip.
he gets injured.
This is Pip Chestnut. He has had a sorry story. He's got 2 hand weapons, one of which has mortal poison, so he has 1 use. So all his upgrades are unfortunately from dying. So he has fearsome from his face injury. He's lost a leg, which I had to use as 1 upgrade to get back again. And he also has weak 1 from a chest injury. He's not doing well.
He keeps getting shot up and stabbed, and
He's had a rough time.
and finally you've got
Freddy War Sprite. Just a small bird, just a little sparrow. Hasn't. So for his one, he had leveled up and he got a strike dice for his level up. So he's strike 8, which is really good for a little bird. He's got a hand weapon, a buckler, light armor, and a health potion. Just a little objective runner.
fair enough, but of course you can fly around, can't you?
Yeah, just having 2 flyers is great.
Oh yeah, of course you've got the bat as well. And Bethany's brain damage, didn't she?
Oh yeah, she thankfully it was on the perception, so it's fine.
So it doesn't affect her casting. Okay, so those are the crews. Let's have a look at the battlefield. We have the field of battle after deployment. Sam's put his units in 2 blocks. He's got Meowgly and his apprentice, Pip Chestnut, lining the wall in the centre of the battlefield here. And then he's got the Badger, Richard Stroker, sort of supporting the 2 weaker flyers as they get ready to burst out and go wherever they need to. On my side of the board with the Royalists, I've got William the Otter somewhere exposed, but touching this bit of cover here, so we will get a little cover, probably +2 because of Richard having to shoot through that forest right now. We'll see if he moves. I've also got Nelson and Biscuit on the other side, and then Grub's just out of line of sight walking up the road. Grub don't walk on no countryside, he likes to stick to the paths. Now, essentially, it's just a straight up fight and just unlimited rounds until one of our warbands breaks. And as we've both got a relic, we'll also pass the first break test. Yeah, it's going to be a bloody battle.
There's no other choice.
There's no choice. In terms of secondaries, we've kind of gone for opposite and equal, in that I've gone for kill 4 of Sam's models.
Yours is much more achievable than my one I rolled.
And you went for keep how many alive?
All of them.
I'm going to keep everyone alive.
That's what I rolled.
And if you do, you get extra XP for everyone who does that. I get extra XP for anyone who survives if I kill up to 4 of his. And we've both got another secondary. I can't remember what mine is.
Mine was to bring it down. I'm hunting Nelson.
You're still going for that. That contract's still sitting on Nelson's head since the first battle of the campaign. Still trying to kill him. And genuinely, I can't. What was mine? It was ambush.
Yes.
That was it. So I have to, for every ambush attack, not shooting but charge, every ambush charge that I complete, I gain an extra XP for every single one I complete by the end of the game. Although they're not easy to pull off. So we'll see what we can do there.
Could really stack with it.
Yeah, could really stack. So you picked sides and stuff. Are you first? You got the initiative?
I believe so.
Okay. So we'll be back in a sec.
Oh, hang on.
First move goes to the Twisted Tails, and Bethany goes for a cast of haste on Richard Stroker.
So I need a target of 5. She's got +4 to this. So she goes off.
Yeah, it goes off. I very much would have liked to cast haste on my archer first, so it is what it is. I'm going to just activate William the Otter straight away and try and sling 2 shots into the Badger and soften him up before he starts pumping out rounds. So first shot with William the Otter. Now it's a flat dice roll because I'm shooting through cover but I'm not moving.
Yep.
And then overall he will take 2 damage, 2 off the result in terms of damage for each shot just because of his toughness, armor, that kind of thing. Right, I'm going to spend a fate point on the first roll.
I'm not.
Okay. I get a 5 and a 4.
I get a 3.
3, so I beat you by 2.
Doesn't matter.
Well, it goes through.
Yeah.
But then you take off 2 of the damage.
So he survives the first round.
Survives the first fate blow. I'm putting 2 extra dice into this one. So Sam. Oh, I've got the 10.
I've got the 6.
Okay. So I beat you by 4 overall, doing 2 damage.
Nice.
I'll take it. So we're most of the way through turn 1. It's been rather cagey. I've just moved up here. The Sparrowhawk is in ambush. He's got a 2-inch dash. The cat, Mr. Meowgly, he's also in ambush, but he has a 0 dash.
Yeah.
He's just wedged in that cover.
He's
there.
demonstrating how Pip should have done it.
So we're sort of lined up with the Royalists' main fighters just behind the old ruin here. Grub's still to activate. He's within 12 of all these guys if he has to heal anyone. However, it's Sam's final activation first. He's used his burst of speed to dash 8 inches with Richard the Badger out of the woodland, and then he's moved again, loaded a bodkin arrow to his longbow, and now he's about to pop a shot into William the Otter. Now, on top of that, remember he does have haste, so he will. I'm expecting him to attempt to charge after this. Right, are you using any fate dice?
Yes, I got a bunch free, so I'm actually going to use 3 fate for this.
3 fate for this on a d8. Right, I'm just going to use 1 and hope to get lucky.
Right, please can I borrow a d8?
Yeah, you can borrow mine and then we'll swap. So you roll first. You get
the
an 8, right? Okay, and then me back with 2. And I get a 7, so you're...
Decent.
Yeah, so we'll come back with some... Now that bodkin arrow was dosed with pain poison. Fortunately, it's only 10 damage, even with that magic roll, thanks to a little bit of cover and him moving. But now he's got another action. You charging?
Yep.
Okay, and I'm on the pain poison's -2 to my roll-offs. Now things are going from bad to worse. We've got to roll a fearsome check now. I'm on a d8, he's on a d10. I get 2, he gets a 3, so neither of us roll high. However, I'm now on I'm afraid of you.
-5 in total.
-5 in total.
-3 plus the pain.
-3 plus the pain. Oh my gosh. Now, as the Badger draws his axe and shield and charges in, I'm going to actually activate Musket's burst of speed. That lets him add +8 inches. He's going to move that plus his ambush, hopefully. We're both burning a fate dice on this, so hopefully I can strike him without him being able to block this. But I need a lucky 6. Come on, -4 to the result. I get a 5, you get a 6. So he will charge in there.
I did see him. Which is useful.
I'm just going to go around here because I've got 12. And then I get to strike you, but I get -2.
Mm-hmm.
Now, fortunately, I don't have to roll fearsome with the bird because he's also horrifically wounded and fearsome as well, so it cancels it out. Now, I'm burning an extra dice here, so I'm on 2d8. He's doing it too with his block. What's your block?
It would be +5, but I may outnumber it's +3.
All right, so you're on +3 overall. The -2 for failing the surprise ambush is cancelled out by charging over 4 inches or whatever it is, 2 inches. So, okay.
I get a lucky 8.
You get a lucky 8. Now, let me work out whether I want to pop Killing Blow. So there's no point in me burning my Killing Blow with the Sparrowhawk there. So that's a failed save attempt. Now he's going to try and strike me once with the Badger onto the Otter.
Yes, and I'm going to burn...
So we're finally onto the Badger striking the Otter here. Overall, it's a -5 to my roll. Now we're both burning a fair bit of fate here. So it's 3 dice versus 3, is it? Oh, I've got the magic 6. Okay, so you just beat me by... Yeah, let's do some maths. After all the toughness, light armor, strength, poison, all of that, it is a killing blow there of 9 damage to William the Otter. So Richard Stroke of the Badger's got his first scout. Starts turn 2. It's looking tricky for the Royalists already. Rolling off for initiative. I've got 2, you've got 4. You continue to go first. Manoeuvred round 2 inches. He's staying within combat range, and now he's going to try and strike me again with the axe. No one's doing fate dice, are we?
Nope.
Okay, so it's just a straight up roll here. It's my d6 versus his d8.
4.
What have we got there? A 2.
Oh, 2.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, a 1. Okay, that's not good. Okay, so that's 5 damage after strength and armor. My nimble is d8, so it's better to pull out than stand and fight against this badger. So I'm going to try and escape with a charge. 7 versus 6. I'm okay. Now I'm going to nip out to here, and because I'm a raptor, I can strike straight away. Understandably, that sparrow is afraid of that bird of prey. We've got to do a fearsome check. I get a 6.
Oh, God, I'm very scared.
Okay, so you're minus 3. So after charge bonuses, bucklers, all of that kind of thing. Sam's going to be minus 2 to his roll. I'm going to be plus 2 to mine. I get 4 plus 2. You get 5 minus 2. So I'm on 6 to 3. I'm beating you by 3.
Nice.
Now I've decided to activate my killing blow there. So it's going to be 9 damage in total. The bat casts haste on Mr. Meowgly. It's plus 5 to this, so can't fail. Yeah. Nelson charges around the side of the building. He wants to give Mr. Meowgly a big old whack. It's another darn fearsome check. It's basically Sam's entire force. D8 off. It's a 6 versus 6, so I'm okay, right?
I think so.
We'll check. Nelson's going to be rolling 3 dice here. I'm down to 1 fate point. Sam's rolling 2 dice, 2d6 versus 3d12. He's got 2 fate points left. Plus 2 to my roll here.
I got a 5.
I've got an 11 plus 2. That's 13 versus 5.
That's a lot of damage.
My strength cancels out your armor.
Yep.
And I'm going to activate Kill and Blow, of course.
Ooh.
With that big blow, it's 15 wounds in total. Mr. Meowgly's clinging onto life with 1 wound left. Chestnut's going to try and charge out of his little bush towards Biscuit to lock him down.
Alright, so D6 move, he just needs to get a 3.
He gets the 4 and he's in.
Wow.
First off, Pip is fearsomely ugly, so it is a D6 off here. Biscuit gets a 1 versus a 2, so I'll be minus 3. However, I am plus 3 with my buff, so I'm on a flat dice roll.
And I'm on a plus 4.
And you're on plus 4 because of your charge and dual hand weapons. Okay, so it's my block of D6. Are you rolling any fate dice here?
Yeah, I will, why not?
I think I'm going to have to burn my last one as well. So Pip is on D6s for his strike. Biscuit's on D6 block. We're both burning all of the remainder of our fate points. So I've got 2 dice, Sam's got 3 here. Right.
Yep.
Oh,
there's the crit.
No, that's not what we needed to see there. Woo. So overall, with Biscuit's toughness, his light armor, Pip is actually weak from a previous chest wound and so on and so forth.
Did all right.
It's 8 damage overall.
Yes.
Sam actually had coated his daggers with mortal poison, but Biscuit had a cheeky anti-venom in one pocket, so that cancelled that out. Rub hops along the country road and he's going to cast Heal on Biscuit now.
All you need is a 1. With a D8. Yeah,
He gets it off. So it's going to be D8 plus 2 healed. And
Oh,
it's
fully
max, he's fully healed. Next up, it's Freddy Warsprite for the Twisted Tails. He's going to neck a health potion, trying to heal D6. Heals 2, taking him to 7 wounds.
Gives me back more negative.
Yeah, gets rid of a negative. Now you're going to try and pull out.
Yep, so fearsome check.
Fearsome check. Okay, so D6 off. You got a 3, I can't see mine. I got a 5. Okay. And then now it's
D6 again for me.
Yep, and it's D8 for me. I've got a 6, you've got a 2, so we'll work some stuff out because I'm using dual wielding blades now. Yeah. Musket the Sparrow slashes at Freddy Warsprite and he takes 9 damage. He's on 15 wounds as well. 1 remaining. That healthy saved him though. And now he's going to fly out. He's sprinting.
Full sprint.
24 inches over towards Grub. It's Biscuit versus Pip. I'm going to do a d6 off because Pip's first, so we get a 4 to a 6. So I will be on -3, but I am on +3 because of my duelist and weapon skill. Sorry, my dual weapons and weapon skill ability. D12 versus a d6 now. I've got a 8, so you stop it.
Yes.
Final activation of turn 2. It's Mr. Meowgly. Nelson's got to do a fearsome check here on a d8.
I'm also on d8.
I've got 2, not a good start.
I've got a 3.
A 3. Okay, so I'm on -3.
Yep, so
but
rolling flat.
I'm rolling flat.
-1.
So it's -1 to -1 on the roll. Okay, so I'm on a d6 block.
And this is my first attack.
I've got a 3 to a 10.
Ooh.
When all said and done, Nelson's a tough boy, so it's 4 damage in total. Oh, 6 damage to your +2. It's another roll off a fearsome for the second attack. I've got a 1 to a 3. We're not doing well here.
I'm a scary cat.
So it's another. It's minus. Yeah, well, no, it's an extra -1 to me now.
Oh yes, because of damage.
Because I've taken some damage. Okay, block d6.
D12.
I've got a 4 to a 3. Okay, I think I'm just going to absorb all of that
Yeah,
with my toughness. So the second strike is absorbed by the toughness of Nelson. End of turn 2. Nelson and Mr. Meowgly are trapped in a vicious duel here. Mr. Meowgly, bloody and battered. Biscuit and Pip are having a an interesting duel. Both dual wielding hand weapons, just having a real fencing match, or a stab off, as Sam would say. But no, they're all on full health so far. No damage dealt. The Sparrow's taken again 15 damage here, but he's encroaching on Grub, who doesn't have a hand weapon, so he's got a lot of penalties to defend himself. And we've both got healers in the match at the moment, and also he's got this big badger that's not dealt with yet, so it's all to play for. I really want the first turn here. I've got to roll a d6 versus his d10.
Ooh, 7.
No. Bethany skitters, flies over here. She gets the cast.
Perfect heal.
And then, how much does she heal off Mr. Meowgly? Is 6 damage in total. He's down to 9 health now. He's taken 9. Next up, it's the Royalists. I'm just going for an honest whack with Nelson on Mr. Meowgly. So straight dice from me, -2 to Sam for his injuries. I've got 4. So that's going to be a difference of 5, plus my strength cancels your thing, so it's 5 wounds.
Yes. Oh, fearsome check.
No, fearsome check, for its sake. No, 1, come on. You already forgot it. Oh, that seems pretty cocked to me. Overall, it's 2 damage to Mr. Meowgly, putting him on 11 wounds taken. Richard stalks along the hedgerow and lines up a shot against Grub. No point using a bodkin arrow. He decides to
use my last poison on it.
Use his last poison on a normal arrowhead against Grub. D6 to D8, but I've got cover. Oh, 6. Lucky 6.
Ooh, stopped it.
Dodges it. Musket flies up into the air and then strikes in on Mr. Meowgly. It's 12-inch charge there. He's on -4 in total, and I'm on +2.
Yeah.
It's with a D8.
It's a D6 block.
I've got 5.
Good.
I've got a 4.
-4 to 1.
Okay, with that, Mr. Meowgly's back to his last wound on 15 taken. Pip strikes at Biscuit again. Overall, it's
-1 to me.
-1 to you.
6.
So on a 5 to a... Oh, it's that, yeah. When all said and done, that's 5 wounds to Biscuit. 4 wounds.
I'm weak.
You're weak. Nice. Still enough to just take him off 1 dice roll. Next up, Grub's going to try and cast Haste. He needs a 1. He gets it. Mr. Meowgly's going to try and strike Nelson down here.
It's -1.
We need to do a fearsome first, right?
Oh, yes.
D6 off. I've got 1 again. Nelson is scared of Mr. Meowgly.
That was a 1 for me.
1. Oh, I'm okay there. On a D12 -1. I'm on D6 +2 for my heavy shield. So it's 6 to 9. 3 damage, and then my armor and everything means it makes it 1 damage.
1 damage, yeah.
1 damage in total, and then is that including your weakness? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
1 damage. Biscuit really wants to get into this fight here and help the guys out with Mr. Meowgly 3-on-1. But I think I've just got to hit Pip. I can't risk getting damaged by him and negating some of my buffs when I get to Mr. Meowgly if I try and escape. Overall, it's +2 to me on a D12.
2. Ooh,
On an
6.
8, difference of 6. +2.
Yep, to 10.
To 10.
So that's 8. 8 wounds through currently.
I will use Killing Blow.
You do.
Okay, so that's +7, putting him on 15 wounds. Seems to be the number of the match. Everyone's...
strength?
Oh, I've got strength +1, yeah. 16. He gets him. Nice. So that's Pip taken out once again.
This is his last wound.
Oh yeah, 16. So he's not dead yet, but he's on his last wound. That's like -5 or something to his roll. I'm strong +2, not +1. Forgot about that. He's a medium. He's a large hound.
Now Pip's dead.
So Pip is dead. Biscuit has haste here, so he's going to try and charge Mr. Meowgly with the second activation, needing a 4 through the rough ground. He gets a 3, so he's going to be 1 inch away.
Ooh.
Final activation.
Yep, Freddy Wallspread's charging in.
Okay, so Grub has no weapon, so he's going to be on a -2.
And I'm on -4 +2, so we're equal.
We're equal. Okay, D6 block.
To D8. Ooh,
Got a 5 to a 2. I'm okay. So at the end of turn 3, although Biscuit didn't make it into the charge, and he won't get the bonus if he charges in for the +2, he is nicely hidden away there. So the Badger's looking at shooting into combat, essentially, against any targets, although, of course, he does have that axe and shield, so he can get involved in the combat as well. So we're going into turn 3. If Mr. Meowgly can cling on, then the Badger can certainly turn it around. So we'll roll off now. Bethany flutters over to the road. I think he's looking to 2-on-1 Grub in a turn or two. Now, she's going to cast Cure onto Mr. Meowgly. So she gets the Cure, and then it's D8 +2.
Something good.
Ah, got it. So 10 wounds. Mr. Meowgly's back in the fight. Biscuit's going to charge Mr. Meowgly, try and chop him up with those dual-wielding daggers. Putting him on a -3 just because of the amount of people he's in combat with. Then he's wounded as well. Hoping to slash him up, but you are fearsome.
Come on,
okay, so D8 for me on this. D6, because it's presence, right? I got a 3 to a 3. I'm okay. Mr. Meowgly's -4. Biscuits +3.
Ooh,
7 to a 3. So that's a 10 versus 1. Overall, that's 9 wounds back on Mr. Meowgly, putting him on 14. Stroker's going to shoot into combat here, despite Mr. Meowgly being severely wounded. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Now,
does he hit? No,
he gets to
target.
Yeah, he gets to pick a target with the first shot.
I'm going for the raptor.
Going for the raptor. Okay, my nimble's D8.
I'm using the bodkin axe, get rid of your light armor.
Okay, nice.
And I'm also D8, so it's D8 +1 in total for me.
Okay. I'm in combat with cover. Contact with cover. It's the difference of 2. I've got 2 rather. With the incredible draw weight of that long bow the Badger's wielding there, it's +3 on his strength, isn't it? So, overall, it's 9 damage with the first shot, and he stood still, so he's going to pop another. Oh, I'm really hoping for a perfect roll here.
Same.
Oh, there it is.
I think I need to roll again to see if I can hit the person, though.
Oh, yeah, you do, yeah. Come on, please hit Meowgly now. Yes! Okay, so you're shooting Meowgly.
Okay.
Want me to roll for you, or are you going to do it yourself?
You can roll for me. I think he's nimble D8. Nimble... No, that's the wrong one. Mr. Meowgly is nimble D8.
Nimble D8. Okay, so it's going to be D8 minus a ton because he's wounded, though.
Yes.
I got a 7 to a 7.
Okay, we're at a draw.
I'm in contact and in cover.
So -2 to -2 to shoot.
Okay, so that's a difference of 4. Then Sam's got strength 3. It's a thwack of a 7 wounds to Mr. Meowgly there. Would have been perfect to kill the musket.
It would have been a
Mr.
good
Meowgly
shot.
is dead there. Now with that, it's just an absolute critical game-changing moment. I mean, it didn't even seem like it would be that bad if you hit Mr. Meowgly, but then you're facing your own massive strength of the Badger.
Yeah.
You see what it's like from the other side, and it just thwacked down Mr. Meowgly.
What can you do?
I'm now charging with the Sparrowhawk into your
Sparrow.
Sparrow.
Literally
So
what he's designed to do.
It's literally what he's born to do. Okay, so I've got a D8 plus 2.
I'm on a D6, I believe, and I'm currently +1, but I'm -4, so -3.
-3.
Oh, -5 even outnumbered.
Yeah. A 7 to a 1. He's just so dead. Okay, so you need to do a break test now,
yes,
right?
so your presence against
Is that 3 of your guys dead?
Yep, so your presence against... And you killed the guy holding the relic, so...
No, that's not good.
So it's my fortitude against your presence.
Okay, so it's my D6.
Your presence is D8, I believe.
My fortitude is D6, my presence is D8. You want to fail this, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, I want to fail it too. I get a 6, you get a 6, so you've not failed it, man. So you're in for okay, that's what I needed.
That's not what I needed.
It just gets worse and worse. With that now, it's just all me. Sam's lost all his units that he can activate. So first things first, I'm gonna cast onto Nelson. I need a 1 on a D8, so it's essentially an auto cast, but we'll roll it to appease the dice gods. So Nelson's got haste. Then I'm gonna just sprint 16 inches essentially.
Stay 2 away.
Into, just 3 away to there. For Bethany, that's a nice little tip there, because you want to. Then he's going to charge with his second activation, still getting the +2 buff. Okay.
So I'm at -2 base.
-2 base.
And my block, I believe, is D4.
Now he just gets +2.
Uh-oh. This is gonna hurt.
So Bethany's on a D4 -2. Nelson's going for this little bat here. He's on a D12 +2.
Uh-oh. A 3, that's as good as I can... So
you're on a 1 and I'm on an 8.
To 10.
So it's 8 to 10, so it's different to 9.
Plus your strength of 3.
Makes it 12.
Plus my weak of 3. My
Delicate of 3.
16.
Makes it 15. So Bethany takes a crippling blow from that mace. Nelson dealing 15 wounds once again to, he's clinging on by 1 wound.
Yeah.
End of turn 3, and it's down to Bethany and Richard here. It's not looking good, it's turned around. Richard's done it to himself. Now I need to try and get this turn off him with a D6. I've got 2 to a 5, he maintains the first turn.
Okay.
The first activation rather. He's going to try and fight his way back from this honourably. He's going to pop a shot, a quick draw, into Musket. If you can kill him on the first, because he's taken 9 damage, and maybe he can shoot the next one into Grub because he's close enough. Okay, so what are you shooting at? I'm not in cover with Musket, am I?
But I am intervening, so it's +1.
Okay,
+1
+1.
total. 2.
So it's D8 for me.
Ooh, yes. D8 off.
Yeah,
6.
2 to a 6. That's not a good start for me.
It's
11 damage because he's used a Bodkin arrow there to ignore my light armor. That's not good. It's enough to kill me because I've taken 11 already, and then he's got another shot. He could potentially take out Grub as well.
So Grub's taken only 4, hasn't he?
Yeah. And he's in cover as well.
He's my only target, so it's worth shooting at. So this is...
Dice off, no poison, no Bodkin. I've got 5 to a 2.
Stops
and
it.
once again, he misses the toad. The massive hound Nelson towering over Bethany here. He's going to try and wallop her. She's on like -4 or something from her injuries and all that.
I need that 4.
I'm on a D12. I've got a 5
Come on, 4. Yes.
to a 4. Let's work it out. Bethany clinging onto life there with that perfect roll. Bethany edges out of combat a little bit. Not far enough to trigger a free attack. He's going to try and heal himself. It's not a free cast this time.
I think it is still.
Is it?
Yeah.
With
Oh
all
no,
your
it's not all my minuses.
Yeah, all your minuses.
I think it's a fail then.
Fail. He doesn't manage to heal himself. We'll double check. We're going for a nerd off. It's caster into caster here. Neither of us have hand weapons.
Nope.
But you're on a -5 or 4, something like that.
-6.
-6. And I'm on +2, -2. So I'm on a flat roll here. Is that 4 again? He's on a D4. I'm on a D6. I get a perfect roll though, and Grub walks over there and beats her down with his with his staff.
Just uses his tongue and his body slams her.
Yeah, just Toad jumps onto her. Okay, so that's Bethany dead. You need to do another break check.
So it's my D8 versus your D8.
Right, okay.
Now I really want to leave.
7 to a 7.
Nice,
You're not running yet. Activation of turn 3. Biscuit's just going to peep over there. He's actually on the ground floor, but he's looking at what Richard's doing there. last man standing. But Richard's trying to stay in there. If he kills Biscuit, he can cause an auto wrap because my second is already killed and Biscuit's my leader. So I just need to reconsolidate my forces. And Sam's taking a break test at the end of every turn now. So you have to do another break test because that's my activation. He's just moved and hidden. Moved about 2 inches.
Okay. 2.
You get 2. Okay, so I get a D6.
I wanted to carry on. I want to do some more shots.
Oh, yes, D6, isn't it? 'Cause it's my presence. It's a 2. Okay. Oops, sorry, wrong dice. It's a D8 for me, and I'm on a 1. So you are staying in combat.
So who goes first?
He goes first. Now it's a D6. I'm getting ahead of myself.
No, it's a D10.
Hmm?
Use the first one.
I get a 6.
So an
So an 8. Okay,
perfect roll.
but I've got a perfect roll and it is a dice off, so I seize the first turn. I could not have asked for a better time to seize the initiative there. I'm going to cast haste on Biscuit, needing a 1 on a D8. And yet we've cast it there. So that means that Biscuit's hidden in ambush, ready to charge out if Richard decides to come any closer to his crew. Richard activates next. He's going to try and edge along the fence to shoot at Grub. Now I'm going to risk it for the Biscuit, so to speak.
Right.
And I'm going to declare my ambush over here. It is also a secondary objective of mine, so who knows. But I do get a 6 on my movement, which will put me in. +3 on a D12 for Biscuit, +5 on a D8 for Richard. I've got a 1, man.
7.
Okay, so fails with the first attack. And then I'm going to roll again because I've got haste.
Okay.
Come on, magic. It's a 4
to
a
2.
2. We'll have to work it out.
Oh, first.
We have to do a first one on that second attack.
Nope,
It's a 4 to
6.
Okay, so that would be -3. So I think I failed that second attack as well. Now that activates Richard there. So it's just Nelson to move up and he sprints 16 inches up along the road, round the side of the building, and lined up just over 2 inches away, ready for a charge. Now, Sam has to roll a break test because it's the end of the turn again. He's clinging on here. He's got a 6.
Come on.
I've got a 3. So he's staying.
Roll a D8.
I'm a D8. Sorry, I keep doing that.
I need to run.
I got a 1.
Oh,
Sorry,
damn it.
man. For initiative, I'm going first at the moment.
Yes.
So it's my D8.
My D8.
Oh, I wasn't ready for that. There we go. I've got a 3
to 2.
To 2, yes, I
not
keep
good.
the first turn. Well, of course,
Nelson in.
I'm going to charge Nelson in.
Okay.
Nelson's on a D12 +2. You're on a...
D8 +3.
Okay. He's doing well with that special
Oh,
armor. I've
1.
got a 7. Yes.
Oh, that's not
Okay,
good.
so 4 to 9. That's going to be 5 damage. And then I've got strength +3. Takes it to 8 damage. And your toughness?
Toughness
3 in total.
3 in total, yes.
So it's 5 damage.
I'll take that.
I will too. Richard's refusing to quit. He's going to take a big swing at Nelson now. He's only taken 4 damage himself there, so it's 6 in total.
So, fearsome check first.
Fearsome check again. I get 2.
To a 10.
To a 10, so it's -3 to this. Richard's striking back at Nelson. He's on a -1. I'm on a +1 after all is said and done. I got a 1 to a 7.
Difference of 6 plus fearsome comes into it. She failed.
Yeah.
So that's
I can't be reduced past 1 though, so it doesn't matter.
yeah, good point. So 6 plus my strength for 3.
So that's going to be 9 damage back to Nelson, but he reduces his damage by 4 because of his tough and his light armor and his heavy shield.
So 5.
5 damage. Moves across so that he's in line of sight of the combat. He's going to use his time to auto cast haste onto Biscuit now that the Badger's gone. And we're going to try and strike the Badger twice. He's outnumbered. Check. I get a 1 to a 6. Now, thanks to that magical light armor of +3 block that he got, it's so bad for me. So he's still on +2 despite being outnumbered and all of that. And I'm on what, +1 was it?
Blank because of
Blank.
fearsome.
Oh, blank because of fearsome.
I get a 7.
I get a 7.
So yeah, I beat you.
So you beat me, and then the second strike. I'll roll again for fearsome. I get 5 this time.
D10, sorry.
Oh, I saw that too. For curses. Right, okay, so it's just a blank roll for me. I get an 11 to an 8. It's a perfect. I just cannot get this Badger dead.
But that'll be the end of the game because I've called the route.
Oh, you called the route at the beginning of the turn, didn't you? So the Badger's going to throw down his weapons and run for his life.
Yeah.
And the Royalists survived with 3 members remaining. Now, did I pull off an ambush? I did with Biscuit,
Yes.
so I will get +1 experience for
Each one
everyone
of these guys
surviving.
will get +1. So you want +2
Nice.
for everyone you survived, and +2 if you're injured.
That's good. Okay.
I'm getting +1.
So let's get down to post-stats. The end of the battle. Everyone who survived gained 4 XP because not only did I survive, which gives you 1, I also got +2 for killing 4 of Sam's models for every survivor, and +1 for pulling off a successful ambush with Biscuit in the last round. Now that meant that not only has Biscuit and Nelson leveled up, but they're 1 XP away from leveling up again. With a big jump there, as did Grub. Now in terms of skills and so on and so forth, Grub gained Lightning, the spell. I got to pick a spell. Biscuit got a fighting skill, and I went for the one that ignores armor. Focus strike, so he now ignores armor with his hits. Nelson went for, it was shield expert, wasn't it?
Shield master.
Shield master, so he's now re-rolling his block dice with the shield. That's really good. William went for expert shot, so he gets to re-roll the shooting dice when he's firing, which is great. And then Musket, he'd already leveled up. He's the one guy who's not leveling up. He only gained 2 XP, and I think he's 1 away. So not only have I leveled up with 4 out of 5 guys, but most of them are just a hair away from leveling up again. If I win the next battle, I will level up again with my survivors.
And you brought a new recruit this time.
And yes, so that's in other news. I put Nelson to work building up my base, and I got enough materials and labour, plus leftovers from last time I was constructing the base, to build an apothecary. So now I can get the poisons and the health potions that Sam's been using against me, which is great. In other news, I put Grub and Biscuit to work in the smithy, and they built some light armour and a bow, because I had 34 points left after paying upkeep, and that was just enough to take a squirrel. So say hello to my new ranger. He's called Ash Conker, and he's a little squirrel dude. And so now I have 6 members of my crew. So I'm very pleased with that. In terms of rare items, I couldn't afford what I rolled. In terms of injuries, I got to ignore 1 injury because of my infirmary that I built at the end of last game. And I also got fearsome on the Sparrowhawk. So he's double fearsome, fearless, mega scary, essentially. He's hardened. So all in all, I'm really pleased with the result of the battle. We're leveling up. We're building more members of the crew. And I'm very excited to see how Ash does on our adventures. So we'll be back with the Twisted Tales next. So the Twisted Tales have managed to drag themselves back to this grove here to recover.
We've had a bad time.
A bad time.
So, first off in injuries, Mr. Miyagi has to miss the next fight.
He's got deep lacerations.
Yeah, deep cancers. So he's not going to have anything extra, but he misses the next game.
Yeah, nothing permanent, but misses a game.
He did level up, so I gave him Killing Blow.
Nice. That's scary.
That's a good thing. They all got injured, but we leveled up. Richard Stroker gained nothing, just the 1 XP after all that fighting. Bethany leveled up, and she got... I got a stat increase. I decided to go for block in the end because I'm sick of default block. In her injuries though, she got her face squashed with a mace, so she's got fearsome now.
Which is really good.
It's really good. So that's why I did the block.
Try and assassinate her.
When they gave me the option, I was like, okay, definitely block. We got the Sparrow, who has had nothing go wrong to him. He got the 17. He just went, oh, that's just a light little wound.
Yeah.
Flew off. Hasn't even leveled up or anything.
Yeah.
He's just
nothing.
He's having a great time.
Yeah.
Pip.
Once again.
Pip. This time, he
got another chest wound.
Yeah, but this
Biscuit
time
stabbed it, ran him straight through.
This time he's not weak. This time he's delicate. So he's basically a mage without any spells.
So he's weak 1, delicate 1. So it's -1. He always takes 1 more damage, and he always does 1 less damage than the result.
I rolled awful for the end of game pennies, so I only got 3 extra. So
3
after
pennies.
upkeep, I'm actually in the negative. With my questing, I had to go questing, didn't have enough men to build stuff. He found a gunsmith. I don't have any guns.
So it helped in no way.
No.
So are you starting with 1 damage each next game?
No, I managed to pay off everyone. I've still got 31 in the bank, but I've had to spend...
You had money from
Yeah,
last game because
so-
you're saving up.
I was trying to save up the pound, it doesn't work.
But you only made 3 pennies and your upkeep's 8.
Yes, and I've spent another 8 to give Bethany a hand weapon, so hopefully she doesn't get too hurt in combat.
So Bethany can actually fend for herself now.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But all in all, not too bad.
It was a rough one.
But the next battle is going to be really,
Oh,
rough. So I'm going to have 6 dudes and you're going to have 4.
Yeah, let's see how these balancing mechanics
But you've
work.
got, how many killing blows did you get that turn?
I gave Pip killing blow as well when he leveled up. Sorry.
So Pip's got killing blow, as does Mr. Meowgly. So
He's out of the next game though. But
he's out for the next game. So the assassin team, the assassins duo of the squirrel and the cat.
But the master and the apprentice are getting there.
Yeah, they've got killing blow now. So we're both leveling up quite a lot. We're 4 games deep to the campaign and it's really fun starting to put some combos together with like free dashes and like loads of tactics kind of developing. The depth of the combat developing alongside the skills of the members. That was really cool with
It's
you
really
like
cool.
dashing me and getting William the Otter first kill. I thought, oh, it's over there. It's over.
It's the birds. It's all the killing blows on your force as well. Just like,
Yeah, killing blow is great, man. So, but now I've got to face that too.
Yeah.
But now I have potions.
Now you have poison.
So
it's not-
that's good.
So we're gonna run. My game's
It's
in a rough
tight.
spot.
It's tight. You're in a rough spot, but you do gain bonus XP now because the way the game works is if you fight,
I'm not sure if I'm there yet.
maybe potentially if
definitely-
things get any worse.
I'm definitely getting fate points.
We've been level up to this point.
Yeah.
And now you'll get at the least extra fate points and possibly extra XP just for fighting.
It's a good way because if I lose again, then I'm definitely getting extra XP.
So the game will the
So we'll balance
campaign
out.
it will balance itself out. So it's very exciting, but it's nice to be in the lead of the campaign. After fighting over that chest of pennies in the match before, we wanted their blood, and we certainly got it. So yeah,
We were doing so well until my team killed.
and you didn't manage to build anything on your base either, did
No,
you?
I couldn't. I literally had one guy, and I was like, I need some money.
So, and you're saving up for it. You want a smithy, don't you?
I wanted a
That's your
smithy,
next.
but I've only got 2 labour in the bank. I would never got it at 1.
Right, okay, so it's a little, and the campaign's ending on a little bit of a cliffhanger. You'll have to try
Twisted
and-
Tales
yeah.
are just struggling here.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens in the next game. So join us next time for another exciting tale of Burrows and Badgers in Northumbria. We'll join you next time. This has been the Scholar Progenium. Hope you found this video interesting and entertaining. Thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.